My glasses repair. It seems you have to wait for everything important.
I know the feeling. Some things seem to take forever to get done.
Forgot to ask, how's your day?
I had to take my daughter into the clinic to have her arm looked at.
Let me guess. You had to wait to get an appointment. What was it, 1 week, 2 weeks?
Same day.
What? Same day?
We go to Hot Springs Health. They offer same-day appointments at all their clinics. Riverton, Shoshone, Thermopolis, Worland, and Basin. You just call the clinic and you have an appointment in a matter of minutes. It's easy and so convenient.
Wow, so Hot Springs Health actually values our time? Thanks for the advice. Now if I could only get a same-day appointment for Max. He hasn't been the same since he ate my glasses. He keeps running around and making a spectacle of himself.
For more information or directions, please visit hotspringshealth.com, your hub of healthcare in the Basin.
From the field to
port, and their work is top quality and reliable. Extra Care Auto Repair on North Federal in Riverton.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
Visiting Tigers of Lander, Wyoming, and your hometown Mountain View Buffalo. The Mountain View High School Student Sportsmanship Committee reminds all spectators to use your voice in a positive way by promoting good sportsmanship and creating a positive environment for our athletes and our fans. Use your voice to represent yourself, your school, and your community in the 307 way. We'll begin tonight's matchup by introducing the starting lineup for the visiting Tigers of Lander, Wyoming. A senior, number 2, Parker 60. A senior, number 4, Talon Whelan. A junior, number 12, Porter Plaisted. A senior, number 22, Brooklyn John. And a sophomore, number 23, Noah St. Clair. The Tigers are coached by Tom Doble, Terry Hopkin, Brady Fullerton, and Stu Mullins. And now, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, our starting lineups have just been announced for the Lander Valley Tigers. Parker Sixby, Talon Whalen, Porter Plaisted, Brooklyn John, and Noah St. Clair. And the starting lineups for the Mountain View Buffaloes, we have Dash Madsen. Also coming out is Isaac Linford, Isaac Linford. We have number 2, Colt Henry. We have number 4, Cash Henry, the twins, and number 14, Will Anderson. So we are ready to go here with the boys game after the thrilling victory. Here at Mountain View High School. We apologize for the frequent interruptions here. The internet service here at Mountain View High School is not that great, and
a little rough.
Yeah, it's been kind of popping us off the air, so we beg you to have some patience with it. And it'll be Bennett Washburn starting for the Tigers, and he's going to be jumping up against Will Anderson. Brooklyn John gets the tip for the Tigers off to Sixby, far side. Inside now, underneath to Washburn. Washburn back out on top. There's a long shot up, off, not good. Tigers get the rebound, and it's knocked out of bounds, and it will go to the Mountain View Buffaloes. Okay, no score here as we just start the first period of play. Down court, it's Colt Henry. Henry on the far side to Madsen. Madsen on the right-hand wing, dribbles it to the left side. Now back inside, it goes to Anderson. Outside, Henry, his shot's in and out, not good. Rebound is on the floor, picked up by Anderson for Mountain View.
Oh, it didn't call it.
Dash Madsen, there's a steal by the Tigers. Nice steal underneath. Talon Whalen lays it up and in.
Good strong move there.
Nice move by Talon on the turnover, and Lander goes up on our WyoToday.com scoreboard 2-0. Dash Madsen on the far side, comes on the near side to Cash Henry. Ball's almost knocked away, picked up by Anderson. Jump shot is in and out, not good. Rebounded by Mountain View, and we have a foul going to be called on Lander under the basket. And it's going to be on Parker Sixby, his first team foul. Not a shooting foul. Tigers will be on defense as they will take it out of bounds. Madsen has the honors for the Buffaloes. Long inbounds pass to Anderson in the middle of the lane. Bounce pass on the far side outside. Back to Madsen. Madsen brings it all the way out on top to Henry in the middle. Back to Madsen for three. It's an air ball. Rebounded by the Tigers. Brooklyn John on the nice pass over to Whalen. Whalen on top to Washburn. Washburn in the paint, stops, and we have a double dribble. Second turnover on the Lander Tigers. I didn't see that one.
Yeah, I didn't see that either.
Yep. Well, here we go. The Cash Henry has it. We have the two Henry boys here on the Mountain View team. In the middle, Anderson back to Cash Henry. Henry over to Colt Henry. Back to Cash. Cash to Colt. Colt on the far side, Madsen. Madsen dribbles it out to Colt. In the middle, Anderson at the free throw line, doesn't shoot. Kicks it underneath the Madsen at the baseline. Back outside to Anderson to Colt Henry. His shot's no good. Rebounded by the Tigers.
Some good, strong defense there.
And the Tigers quickly come down the floor. Here's Whalen. Whalen in the lane, shoots, scores.
Get that roll.
Gets
good
his
pump fake.
Second basket of the game, and Lander goes up 4-0 on our WyoToday.com scoreboard. Colt to Cash, back to Colt. To Cash. Now Colt has it. Over to Madsen, far side outside. Madsen moves it in to Colt in the middle. Anderson, his jump shot, good. So Will Anderson gets the first points of the game here for Mountain View, and it's a Lander lead, 4-2. A little bit of pressure here by Mountain View. Tigers come down. Brooklyn John has it off to Sixby. Sixby in the right-hand corner, off to Noah St. Clair. Noah in the middle of the lane. His shot is blocked, stripped from him, and the long pass down court almost goes out of bounds. With it is Colt Henry, and this time it does go out of bounds, and it'll be an over the back turnover, Mountain View.
There we go.
And Lander will have it. And here comes Peyton Bell for the Tigers, and Brooklyn John comes out. 4:49 to go, first period. Lander 4, Mountain View 2 on our WyoToday.com scoreboard. Thank you for joining us today on KFCW 93.1 and on the streaming Wyo Today YouTube. Inbounds pass goes to in the corner. Talon Whalen for three. Wow, Whalen has all of Lander's points right now, all 7.
He got off the bus ready to go.
Yeah, he sure did. Henry over to Madsen. Underneath the basket to Linford. Linford has the ball knocked away, picked up by Anderson, and he loses the ball. It's on the ground, and now picked up by Mountain View. They usually call traveling when you're on the ground like that.
Yeah, they do.
But they didn't this time. On the top is Cash Henry. Ball's knocked away from him. It's in the lane, picked up by the Tigers. Turnover, down court, all the way. Long floater, no good. Rebounded Washburn, and one.
Good strong move, Bennett.
A nice move by Bennett on the rebound, and it goes 9-2. And the personal foul on Cash Henry, his first team foul. And a timeout. Boy, look at the Tigers coming off the floor.
Yeah.
They are charged
They're
up.
fired up.
And we'll be right back after this.
Papa Murphy's is proud to sponsor this week's Player of the Game. For a limited time, enjoy a Papa Murphy's barbecue chicken pizza with KC Masterpiece barbecue sauce. After the game or anytime, you can't beat the fresh ingredients and authentic flavor of a Papa Murphy's Take and Bake pizza. And you know it's baked right every time because you baked it yourself. Papa Murphy's on North Federal in Riverton. Drop in or order online at papamurphys.com. Go Wolverines!
Our thanks to Rick Paxton for his support of Fremont County athletes. And, of course, the player of the game gets a take and bake pizza from Papa Murphy's in Riverton. Washburn's free throw is in and out, not good. Rebound goes to Linford. Linford off to Cash. Now on the near side, here's Madsen, I'm sorry, to Cash. Cash to Colt, back to Cash. Have a pair of twins out there. Near side to Madsen. On top to Cash, around the horn to Colt. Colt in the middle to Anderson in the lane. Turnaround jumper, no. Rebounded by the Tigers, St. Clair. Long pass down court underneath Washburn for two.
Great pass on that cut and a way to finish.
Great finish for Washburn. 11-2. Lander by 9. Lander putting on a little bit of half-court pressure. Here's Madsen. Madsen bounce pass over to Colt Henry. Now to Cash Henry. On the near side, it goes to Linford. Linford trapped. He gets away. Shot by Anderson is good. Anderson has all the points for Mountain View, and it's 11-4. 2:56 to go here. Here's the down. Bell has it. Off the 6B for 3. It hits the back of the rim. Not good. Rebound pulled down by Linford. Off to Colt Henry. Colt all the way into the corner. Back to him. Long shot from the corner. Not good. Rebounded by Linford. Put up good. Linford's first points of the game, and it's 11-6 now. Lander with the lead. Oh, that was a bad pass. And Mountain View intercepts it. Pass down over to Colt Henry. Here's Anderson from outside for 3. It's an air ball, and the ball gets out of bounds, and it goes to Mountain View.
Couple of subs coming in.
Noah St. Clair and Talon Whalen coming out. And we've got Parker 6B and Finn McFadden in for the Tigers, along with Brooklyn John, Peyton Bell, and Bennett Washburn. Here's the inbounds pass, almost stolen away. Long shot from outside for 3 is good by Walker. And Mountain View's right back in this. Only a 2-point lead now for Lander, 11-9. Here's McFadden in the backcourt looking for help. Gets it from John. John back over to McFadden. Far side outside. On top to John. He fakes the 3-point shot. On the near side, Peyton Bell. Bell with it. Backs up toward the timeline off to McFadden. McFadden at the free throw line gives it off to 6B. His shot is up, off, not good. And the rebound goes to Henry, Colt Henry. Henry brings it down the court, minute 36 to go. 2-point lead by Lander in the middle of the lane. Spencer Erickson has it now, lost it. Ball's knocked away, turnover. Lander has it with a minute 25 to go. McFadden brings it all the way down at the free throw line, shoots, and it's off, not good. Rebound taken away from Washburn. Long pass down court underneath to Linford. What a block! A block by 6B. Boy, that was a great block.
That was a great, and it took him a lot to get back there all the way, so great hustle.
Mountain View with the ball out of bounds. Lander leading 11-9, a minute 11 to go here in the first period of play. Here's Madsen into Colt Henry, back to Madsen. Madsen on the left-hand wing, on top to Henry. Henry, only one Henry boy in there right now. Henry's got it to Madsen, across court to Henry. Henry at the baseline, loses the basketball, and he bounces it back in to Madsen, and there's a foul on Lander underneath. And it's going to be on Peyton Bell, his first second team foul on Lander.
Yeah, he was just did a little reach, got caught.
Yep. Talon Whalen comes back in now for Parker 6B. 50 seconds to go here. First period, Lander 11, Mountain View 9. Madsen into Anderson at the arc line. Now on the far side, it goes to Walker. Near side, Madsen. Madsen across to Walker, far side outside. In the middle, Anderson at the free throw line. On top to Colt Henry for 2. So we have the tie game now at 11-11. Tigers bring the ball down court. Here's Finn McFadden with it on the far side, near side, to Talon Whalen, over to Peyton Bell outside the three-point line. Now he backs up all the way to the timeline, looking for the last shot here. Just 12 seconds to go in the first period. Bell has it on the far side outside. Brooklyn John, oh, he walked underneath the basket. Now they catch him.
Ooh. Yeah,
well, they didn't catch the first one, but they caught the second one.
They did, yeah.
4 seconds to go. Mountain View could have the last shot.
Yeah, got to be careful here.
Here's Walker. Walker throws it over to Madsen. Shot is not good. And that's the end of the first period of play. Lander 11 and Mountain View 11. Back after this.
The staff and board at the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair this year. Whether you enjoyed Family Day, a night event, entered a craft show, or showed your livestock, thank you for all your efforts. We'll be moving and grooving next year, so stay tuned.
Ernie over, Alan Mullins back with you from the Mountain View Dome.
Yeah.
In Southwest Wyoming, cute little place.
Yep, and this crowd's into it. Why not? I mean, these teams are going at it, and kind of get 2 games of 2 runs so far.
And we all have just 1 game apiece in the win-loss column. Mountain View has 1 more win than Lander. Now Cash Henry's back into the game. Colt Henry is out. Here's Cash over on the near side to Walker. Walker outside the arc to Cash Henry, back to Walker. Walker in the middle, it goes to Erickson. Long shot from the corner for 3 is good by Kaiser. Wow, didn't see that one coming.
Nope.
And now Mountain View has the lead, 14-11. Down court, the Tigers in the middle. Noah St. Clair has the ball stripped from him. No whistle called. Rebounded by Mountain View. And Henry brings it down into the forecourt on the near side. Stops. Over on the near side to Walker. Walker underneath it goes to Erickson. Erickson throws up a shot and draws the foul. And it's on Bennett Washburn, his first.
Yep, he just kind of came in there and split the defenders and got that body foul.
Got the body foul. So Erickson at the free throw line. He has not scored in the game. 14-11 Mountain View. Now, no, it didn't go in, so the score stays the same. 14-11. Second free throw coming up here by Erickson. And this one's no good either. And Erickson gets the rebound out front. Hands it off. Near side to Kaiser, who got that big 3 a minute ago. Kaiser back over to Henry underneath the basket. The ball gets away. Picked up. There's a scoop shot up. Not good. Rebounded by Noah St. Clair. He gives it off to Finn McFadden. Down court. It's Washburn in the lane. Off the glass for 2.
Great shot. You know, I like how he just decided he was going to put that up and shoot it.
Yeah, he didn't hesitate at all. Walker with the ball. Double teamed. Almost lost the ball. Gives it off to Henry. Around the horn it goes to Kaiser. Back on top to Henry. In the middle of the lane, Erickson has it. Far side, long shot is off, not good. Rebounded under the basket, shots up, not good. Another shot, not good. Rebound by the Tigers, so the Tigers kept them out of the scoring with 2 offensive boards down there. Here's Talon Whalen for 3, it's off, not good. Hit the back of the heel. Henry with the rebound. Cash Henry on top of the key. Goes to the right-hand side. Back to him again. Henry has it. Makes a move over to Walker in the corner. Now on the near side, here's Kaiser for 3. No. Walker with the rebound.
Yep.
Nice block on there by the Tigers. We got a 3-on-2. Talon Whalen all the way in
All the
for
way
2.
in. Yep. Wow.
Nice drive by Whalen, and the Tigers go out on top by 1. 15-14, 5.5 minutes to go. First period of play here at Mountain View. Cash Henry with it over to Walker. Walker on the right-hand side. Back to Henry. In the middle it goes. Shots off the glass and in and out. Not good. Rebounded by the Tigers. Whalen down court to Sixby. Sixby underneath the St. Clair. Oh, he is slammed and there's no foul.
Wow.
Wow. Here comes Henry back. Stewart was off the bench that time. Boy, he got hammered, and there was no whistle.
Yeah, both arms.
Here's Henry down. Well,
And
they're going to call that.
That's the exact same call.
The exact same call, and this one goes against Lander instead of Mountain View. Well, I don't want to get in the argument game here, but gee whiz.
Yeah, darn it.
You know, those were two obvious shots good by Linford, and it's tied up at 15. 4:53 to go. That last foul, by the way, was on Noah St. Clair. Next free throw coming up here by Linford is good. So he gets both of them, and Mountain View now has a lead, 16-15, on our WyoToday.com scoreboard. St. Clair to take it out for the Tigers into Whalen, back to St. Clair. Down court to Peyton Bell, back to St. Clair. Ball's knocked away from him, picked up, turnover Lander, their 5th of the game. Now on the far side outside, Anderson has it. Anderson trapped in the corner, fires it out on top to Madsen. Madsen underneath the basket, and the ball stolen away by the Tigers and knocked away and stolen right back by the Buffaloes. Whistle. Okay, we have a bench warning against the Lander Tigers. Well, you know, I imagine it might get even more heated.
I don't think we're.
You know, you want the calls to be the same on both ends of the floor.
I think that was on one of the assistants.
Yeah, I think so. Down court underneath the basket with the ball now is Anderson. He can't shoot. Bounce pass, throws it away. Turnover. Lander will have it.
Yeah, they gotta break this press here.
Yeah. Okay, Tigers have it. Now here's Peyton Bell. Bell all the way into the forecourt to Talon Whalen on the right side to Bell. Bell in the lane, kicks it back and out on top. Sixby for 3.
Now that was a ball rotation and a great wide open 3. Good shot. Good play.
Tigers lead by 1, 18-16 on KFCW's live streaming on Wyo Today YouTube. 3:43 to go. Here's a shot by Madsen for 3 that's not good. Rebound by Henry, not good. The ball's on the floor. Henry gets it again. No, not good. Whistle, and we have a foul on Mountain View.
Yeah, their first foul of the quarter.
All right, and it goes against Anderson. That'll be his first. 3:32 to go here until halftime. Lander leading 18-16. Mountain View putting on a little bit of pressure. Here's Whalen with the inbounds pass. He goes all the way down. Coast to coast floater is up, not good. Rebounded by St. Clair off to Sixby, and he traveled. Well, he wasn't sure if he wanted to shoot or not.
Yeah, but that pivot foot didn't move. His front foot moved.
Well, we are on the road. Okay, here we go. Madsen has it. 3 minutes, 19 seconds to go to Cash Henry. Now to Colt Henry. Both Henry boys are in there again. Colt in the corner to Anderson. Anderson over to Henry. Henry's shot is not good. Oh, boy, look at that. Peyton Bell pulls the rebound out of the air. Bell has it, and then he lost control of it. Turnover Lander. Underneath, Henry, shot's good.
Yeah, got to settle down a little bit here, Tigers.
So it's 18 apiece, 2:49 to go here, first half of play. Bell off to Sixby in the forecourt, down to Whalen outside the arc on the right wing. On top, Sixby over to Bell on the far side. Bell makes a drive over to Whalen. Whalen does a 360, picked up by Noah St. Clair. St. Clair in the paint, takes a shot
And
off,
foul.
and he draws a foul. And the personal goes against Isaac Linford, his first, team's third. And Noah St. Clair at the line for the Tigers. He has not scored in the game yet. And still hasn't. That one was too strong off the back of the iron. Brooklyn John comes into the game now for Peyton Bell. Re-entering the lineup is Walker for Mountain View. And coming out is Cash Henry. Second shot here by Noah is good.
Good.
So the Tigers regain the lead, 19-18.
Yeah, and they're going to put a little full court 2-1-2 out here.
And we have Finn McFadden is tying his shoe. Now he's okay. And Mountain View will inbound the ball. There's Colt Henry into Madsen. Back to Henry. Back to Madsen. Down court it goes. With it now is Walker. Walker on top to Henry. Henry in the middle. It goes to Erickson. Underneath. Shots up good. That's Isaac Linford. And he gets the basket. And it's 20-19. Mountain View with the 1-point lead. Tigers bringing the ball down quickly. 2 minutes to go. In the corner, Sixby for three. No. Rebound goes to Bennett Washburn for the Tigers. Off to Whalen. Whalen on the left side outside. On top to Washburn. Now to Finn McFadden. Finn in the lane. Lays it up and it's knocked away. And the rebound, the 2-on-2, goes to Linford. Ball's blocked out of bounds by Brooklyn John.
Wow. He got up in the air on that one.
Yeah, he sure did. Dash Madsen to take it out now. For the Buffaloes. He better hurry. There's the inbounds pass to Colt McCoy. Goes over to Walker, back to Henry. Henry in the middle. I think I just used the name of a former Texas quarterback.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, okay. Ball is up, off, not good. Rebound, and then over the back's going to be called on Finn McFadden. No doubt about that one.
Yep. Make him earn this shot.
Yeah, his first, and the team's third. So at the line is Casey Walker. He has 3 points in the game, and now 4. One more free throw coming up for Walker. Minute 22 to go, first half of play, 21-19, Mountain View. Next shot is not good, rebounded by Sixby for Lander. Outlet pass to Whalen. Whalen brings it all the way down, stops off to McFadden at the free throw line to Sixby in the middle of the lane. Oh, a nice one-hander and one.
Now that is a strong move.
That was a great move by Parker Sixby. We haven't seen that kind of move since the last game when he started being more aggressive.
Yep, new part of his game a little bit.
Free throw coming up. Bodie Moffitt coming into the game now for Lander. Second personal foul, by the way, on Linford. And Sixby at the free throw line. Shot's good. Lander regains the lead. It's now 22-21. And Whalen comes out of the game now. Peyton Bell back in. Lander showing a little bit of half-court defense here. Here's McCoy off to Madsen. Madsen down to Anderson. Anderson almost had trouble getting the ball away. Finally does it to Henry. Now Colt Henry has it in the middle.
Oh,
ball's knocked away. Turnover. Nice effort by Peyton Bell in the corner. Brooklyn John has it. 46 seconds to go. Now here's McFadden off to Bodie Moffitt to Bell on the far side. McFadden on top of the key. Kicks it behind him to Brooklyn John. John in the lane. Doesn't shoot. And we have a steal. That could have been a held ball. Shots up and one. Peyton Bell's going to get his second foul.
Yeah, Brooklyn, when he goes into the paint, he's got to decide, am I shooting or passing?
Yep.
Yeah, he's pivoting, he's bringing the ball down low, and then they can get those get those steals from him.
Colt Henry can tie the game with 27 seconds to go if he hits one of these free throws. And he does. We're all tied up at 22. McFadden comes out. St. Clair comes in. And going to the bench is Spencer Erickson and Dash Madsen. Anderson is back in along with Cash Henry. Next free throw coming up here. And this one is good as well. So Colt Henry gives Mountain View the 1-point lead, 23-22. Whistle, and we have a timeout called by Stuart Mullins with 23 seconds to go. And we'll be right back.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Mountain View 23, Lander 22 here at the Dome in Mountain View. Lander will have the ball in front of the Mountain View bench. Brooklyn John to take it out for the Tigers. 23 seconds to go. Inbounds pass to Peyton Bell. Walks it across the timeline. Moves now to the right-hand side to John. John on top of the key. Moves it down in the middle to St. Clair, off to Peyton Bell. Far side to Sixby with 5 seconds. Here's Brooklyn John, puts up the shot.
And
He's
gets
fouled.
the foul.
Oh, they call him for traveling.
No. Oh, no.
Well, there's only 1.8 seconds to go. Let's see what Mountain View will do. I thought for sure they were going to have a foul there. It's a long shot is not good. So our halftime score, the Mountain View Buffaloes 23. They scored 12 in that period. The Lander Valley Tigers have 22, and they scored 11 in that period. So very tight game here in Buffalo, and we'll be right back with our second half scoring recap right after this.
A well-drawn-up game plan can be the difference between wins and losses. The same can be said about your mental health. Making a game plan to talk to your children can make a huge impact on them and help make them feel supported and listened to. The good news is, this winning game plan isn't hard to implement. All it takes is you starting the conversation and being ready to talk. If you need helpful resources and tools, you can visit FremontCountyPrevention.com.
Natural Health Solutions offers treatments for a variety of conditions, along with nutritional counseling, chiropractic, acupuncture, and more. Treatment plans designed individually to optimize your health. Call for an appointment, 856-8181 today.
Wyoglass wants to wish all the Lander Valley Tiger teams good luck this year. Wyoglass is locally owned and operated in Lander. They bleed green. Call or stop in today to get a quote on a window or get a quick fix on your window for a rock chip. Wyoglass is Lander.
We believe that everyone deserves a second chance, including us. Hi, I'm Brian Robacher, CEO of Atlantic City Federal Credit Union. And if we said no to you in the past, I'm asking you for a second chance too. In the midst of everything happening, we are committed now more than ever to second chances and when it comes to your finances. An auto loan for your new car, business loans, home loans, and more. Give Atlantic City Federal Credit Union a second chance to give you a second chance. We've been helping our community thrive since 1964, and now it's your turn. Visit AtlanticCity.coop to apply today. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union, federally insured by the NCUA.
Well, hey, Coach, thanks for stopping by. And I'll just say this, as a fan, wow. How are you feeling about that?
Obviously you're excited when you get to come down here into this atmosphere. Just listening to the last 2 minutes of that game where you couldn't talk to anybody next to you if you wanted to. I thought it was a really big maturing moment for our team. There was a couple plays coming down the stretch that were more senior level plays than, that our sophomores made. And then just to have the composure to hold out and play that way and switch defenses. We switched defenses, I think, 3 or 4 times in the last minute, and having girls that can just make that switch automatically was huge. And then overall, we just had one of the best games, I'd say, of our season so far.
I would agree, and a lot of credit, and all the credit goes to those kids. But, boy, I tell you, there was some coaching, I thought, going on there. You were fired up on the sideline, and I thought that out-of-bounds play when you got it to McFadden, got a couple of seconds off, got her fouled. That was some good coaching and good execution on the players.
Yeah, and really comes down to the players. I know I can get it excited, and I love to compete. That's one of the reasons I do this. But really, it came down to them competing for a full 32 minutes, not a second shy, which was great. And yeah, I mean, I knew that if we just got a couple opportunities to go down, knock down some free throws, I had the right girls in there. They literally are just like competitors, and when you're a competitor, it's really hard to get flustered in moments.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it's not a very long period where you can measure from the last game to this game. What an improvement, and very, very visible. Very visible.
Yeah, it helped that we've been working on our 2-3 all year long, but I knew that needed to be what we needed for this team, especially with their inside presence. And then you just have backside help built in, and I thought they struggled against that a little bit. And then our motion, I thought, looked probably as good as it's looked all year. We were really moving the ball, getting it popped around, and then executing and finishing through some contact every once in a while. We had some kids knock down some big threes. I think the bank three was probably the turning point in the game, in my opinion. But, I mean, just a dang good game by the girls.
It was. You talked a little bit about the physicality. We were talking about that playing Mountain View, especially down here, it's going to be a physical game. But you guys you showed some physicality.
Yep, we focused on boxing out all week long. I'm sure they're sick of it, but I'm not. We're going to continue to do it. And I thought that was one of the other big key factors in the game, was just limiting their offensive rebounds. They're big, they're strong, they're going to get them. Even if we have good position, sometimes it's going to happen. But I really thought as a team, we really boxed out well today.
Yeah, agreed. Pinedale coming up. Any early thoughts on that? That's another big test.
Yep, they have some good guards, but I'll think about them tomorrow. I'm going to enjoy this one.
You should enjoy this one. All right, well, we sure appreciate it, Coach, and thanks for coming by.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Congrats. Great fitters. Okay, and we'll be right back with our recap after this.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
When you purchase your car, do you know if you got the best payment possible? The answer is probably no. Oftentimes, your loan is packed with additional charges that can drive your monthly payment higher than it should be, costing you thousands of dollars more for your car. Hi, this is Patty, and here is your second chance to get the payment you deserve. Visit Atlantic City Federal Credit Union today for a courtesy loan review. We've helped our members save money by refinancing their vehicle with us. Now it's your turn. Open your eyes to a credit union. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union.
Turning over, and Alan Mullins back with you at the Dome in Mountain View. And boy, we've had 2 great games so far. And one of our parents came up to tell me, we were talking about the younger teams that were doing well in Lander. The Lander freshman girls team is 15-1. How about that?
Boy,
the freshman girls team.
Yeah, that's
they're doing really, really well.
Yeah, I think that's all the way, both boys and girls. are playing really well. And if you want to go down to the next level, down to the junior high, I hear the 7th grade team, I think, has only lost 1 game and won like 10. So
yeah, well, that's
lots
pretty good.
Lots of good stuff coming up.
Talon Whalen, leading scorer at halftime for the Tigers with 9 points, 3 field goals, 1 tray. Parker Sixby has 6 points, 1 tray, 1 field goal, and 1 free throw. Bennett Washburn 6 points on 3 free throws. Noah St. Clair 1 point with 1 for 2 from the line. On the other side of the ledger, 6 points by Colt Henry on 2 field goals, 2 for 2 from the line. 6 points by Isaac Linford with 2 field goals, 2 for 2 from the line. 4 points by Will Anderson, both on field goals. We have 4 points by Casey Walker, who has a tray, and 1 for 2 from the line. And then we have 3 points by Jay Kaiser with 1 tray in the game. So this one very, very close so far, Alan, and we're looking forward to a very exciting second half.
Yes, we are. And I would say if we were in there in that Lander locker room, I think you're going to hear Coach say, on offense, they're pretty much getting the shots they want. Those turnovers where they get in the key and get bottled up and get those turnovers, they got to stop that.
Yeah.
But I think in this, it's going to be, Coach Mullins has been talking about winning these close games. How do you learn how to win? This is going to be that test. And I'd like to see our seniors, those 4 seniors, when they're out there, I think they're going to take this bull by the horns and help get this win.
Well, we're nearing the end of the season for that to be happening.
Yep.
You spend all season long getting better, climbing up that mountain, as Coach Mullins says. And they're near the top of the mountain now, and we just need to plant that flag at the top of the mountain.
It's time.
Yeah. Okay, 23-22. We're under a minute to go here. Mountain View has the 1-point lead over Lander here at halftime. And the last time that these 2 teams played, the halftime score was Mountain View 18 and Lander 16. So very, very close. 2 points then and 1 point now.
Yeah, it's gonna be who. I think you said it the last time. Who has the ball last?
Yep.
I think it's going to be one of those games.
Colt Henry coming out. We have Isaac Linford out there. We also have Spencer Erickson, and we have the 2 Henry boys, Colt and Cash. For Lander, will be Talon Whalen, Brooklyn John, Bennett Washburn, Parker Sixby, and Noah St. Clair.
All right, here we go.
Tigers will have the ball as we start the 3rd period of play. And Brooklyn John will bring it into the forecourt to Sixby. In the middle, Washburn. Washburn back to Sixby at the free throw line, over to Whalen for 3. Got it.
That's how you get it started.
Yeah, and that's how we got the first half started too. So 3 points by the Tigers, and they now lead 25-22. In the middle, here is Anderson. Can't shoot. Out to Colt McCoy. To Madsen. Back to McCoy. In the middle, Anderson. On the far side, there's a 3-ball. Up, off, not good. Rebound on the ground, and we have a foul on Lander on the rebound.
Yeah, we did. There was a lot of scrapping going on there, but I think there was a reach.
And it was Parker Sixby who gets his second personal foul. And at the free throw line will be Isaac Linford, who's 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Just underway in the 3rd period, Lander leads 25-24 as the first free throw is good. And if he makes this one, we'll be tied again. Linford spins the ball in his hands, doesn't dribble it, shoots it. No, not good. Colt Henry to Medford. No, not good. Rebound underneath and 1.
Oh, boy.
Oh, darn it.
Yeah, that's going to be Parker's 3rd.
Yeah, Parker's 3rd personal foul. And going to the line will be Cash Henry. That was his first basket of the game, by the way. So it goes 26-25. And he can put the Mountain View Buffaloes up by 2 if he gets this free throw.
Need to box out here.
Absolutely, and the shot is good. So it goes 27-25, Mountain View. Full court pressure, Whalen down court, off to Washburn, underneath to Bodie Moffat, and Bodie has his shot blocked from behind, picked out of the air by Madsen. We go the other way, down court, Colt Henry has it, back to Madsen, to Cash Henry, underneath on the near side, back to Madsen, his shot off center, not good, rebounded by Anderson, who draws the foul.
Yeah, that was a foul, but like Coach was just saying down here when Bodie went up, lots of contact, no foul.
Yeah, and the coach just reminded the official that they have fouls down on this end of the court too.
Yep.
And the official said, "Yeah, I see, I understand."
Yep. Three fouls to none. Not even 2 minutes in.
Right, 28-25 now with the free throw, and the next one's no good. And Mountain View gets the rebound. Cash Henry, around the horn it goes. Linford has it to Colt Henry. Now to Cash. Cash outside the three-point arc, around the horn, in the middle. Oh, there's a foul on Bodie Moffat. Just a little bit of body contact there by Bodie.
Yep, yep.
And that's his first foul. And that's the fourth foul on Lander this quarter, none on Mountain View.
Yep, against 0.
Here's the inbounds pass, goes to Anderson for Buffalo, or for the Buffaloes. There's a shot for three, up off, not good. Peyton Bell with the rebound for the Tigers. Bell comes down the court, in the corner, Finn McFadden. McFadden brings it out, back to Bell. Bell is going to bring it all the way to the forecourt now, and he moves it back to Finn McFadden. Back to Bell. Bell in the middle to Washburn, to McFadden. Over on the near side to Whalen. Back to McFadden on top of the key. Back to Whalen. Doesn't shoot. McFadden right on the arc line to Bell. In the corner goes to Moffat. Moffat to Talon Whalen for three. Got it.
That looked good. That looked good all the way.
Yeah, it sure did.
Yeah, Coach wanted a timeout.
And a timeout. And so Lander has tied the game at 28-28, and that is the third three-pointer by Talon Whalen. We'll be right back.
During winter storms, it doesn't take long for roads to turn slick. Snowfall is often accompanied by high winds, and blowing and drifting snow can make it difficult to see the road. Speed limits are based on dry pavement conditions and good visibility. Be ready to reduce speed and increase following distance. Crashes are twice as likely to happen when it's slick out, and it's usually because someone is driving too fast for conditions. Remember, when there's ice and snow, take it slow. This message is brought to you by WYDOT.
Ernie over, Alan Mullins back with you here on KFCW 93.1 and WYO Today YouTube. Here at Mountain View, we're all tied up again at 28 in this third period of play. 5:47 to go. Tigers putting on a little bit of defense in the backcourt. Here's Colt Henry, brings it down court off to Cash Henry. Far side outside, on top to Madsen. Near side to Colt. I'm using their first names when both of them are in the game. Here's Madsen in lane. No, Lander gets, no.
Nope, back out.
Back outside, Madsen has it. Here's Colt on the near side. Dribbles it, far side to Cash, under to Anderson. His shot off the glass is good. Will Anderson puts the Buffaloes back out on top now by 2. It's 30-28 on our WyoToday.com scoreboard. Tigers, Peyton Bell on top to Finn McFadden. McFadden back to Bell to McFadden. Playing catch here on top. Now over to Whalen. Whalen hit a three his last time down the court. Bodie Moffat now on top over to McFadden. Back to Talon Whalen. Tried to hit Moffat underneath. Here's Finn McFadden in the middle of the lane. Ball's knocked out of bounds by Mountain View. Lander will have it.
Yeah, just almost, he wanted to get that to the outside shooter, and just Mountain View did a good job of stretching that defense, getting the tip.
Finn McFadden out of the game now, and Parker Sixby back in. 4.5 minutes to go in the third period. 2-point lead by Mountain View. Bell has it on top of the key. Now he calls for his team to start the play. Bell off to Sixby for three. It's a little short. Not good. Rebound pulled down by Linford. Off to Henry. This is Colt. In the middle, Anderson. Anderson takes a shot from the top. No. Rebounded by the Tigers. Great rebound by Lander. That was Whalen that got that rebound. He pops a three. It's just off. Not good. Rebounded by Linford. Off to Cash. Cash on the far side outside. He's draws all the way underneath to Anderson.
I think that's off-white.
And it'll go to Lander.
Yep.
One official said Mountain View and two others said Lander.
Yeah, they did a good job of asking the one that had the better shot or the better view.
Right. 3:41 to go here, third period. 30-28, Mountain View by 2. The last game between these two teams was decided by 1 point. Here's Sixby in the corner to Whalen underneath the Moffett, and he's slammed. Well, he gets the call this time, and the foul against Cash Henry, his second. First foul against Mountain View in the third period. Lander has 4. Here's the inbounds pass to Sixby. Far side outside, Whalen. Whalen makes a move, drives into the baseline. Comes back out to Sixby. Sixby's got a lane off the glass and one.
Yes.
Personal.
There we go.
That was a really nice drive. Personal foul goes against Cash Henry. And all of a sudden he's got 3. And Colt Henry comes in to replace his brother. 3:16 to go. We're all tied up at 30.
Some good minutes there by Moffett.
Yeah, some very good minutes. Parker Sixby at the free throw line. He's had 1 free throw so far in the game. And now 2. So he gets both, and Lander regains the lead again, 31-30. 3:13 to go here, third period of play. Down court, it's Dash Madsen. On the right side, now on top to Colt Henry, back to Madsen. In the middle it goes to Erickson. Erickson in the corner to Madsen. Madsen to Erickson, who can't shoot. In the paint, puts up a shot, no, tip good.
Tough shot, tough shot.
32-31, Mountain View with the lead. Down court, here's Bell, off the glass and one!
And he gets it to count.
And he gets it in.
That made this crowd happy.
Now, did I hear some boos?
Maybe they said blue or something.
Yeah, maybe what was. Lander 33, Mountain View 32, 2:42 to go in the third. And the personal foul was whistled against Spencer Erickson. Okay.
Here we go.
Peyton Bell at the line for the Tigers. Lander by 2. Bell makes it 34-32. Tigers with the lead. Back into the game is Will Anderson. Anderson down court to Jay Kaiser. On top to Colt Henry. In the middle, Anderson to Kaiser. To Henry, long 3 is no good. Rebounded by Washburn for Lander.
Good strong rebound there by Bennett.
Good one. Whalen brings it down. Off to Sixby. Sixby drives the lane, stops underneath the Washburn. Ball's out of bounds off Mountain View. I think Bennett just lost the handle on that.
He did.
Unfortunately, it bounced right off a Mountain View player. We have a
Mountain View hold.
A foul on Mountain View, and that goes against Spencer Erickson.
Well, the fouls are even all of a sudden.
Yeah, 4 and 4. There's the inbounds pass. Sixby for 3. It's in and out.
Boy.
Not good. Boy, that was close. Went halfway in and then spun right back out. Here's Colt Henry. Henry on the near side now to 15, Jay Kaiser on top. Back over in the far side with the ball is Walker.
Yeah, that's an offensive foul.
And that's a player control foul on Walker.
Yeah, that was pretty obvious. Well, here comes those Boo Birds again.
Yeah, a few Dubers out there. They must have left the door open.
Yeah.
Minute 53 to go in the third. Lander 34, Mountain View 32. Tigers have it. Mountain View pulls off the full court press. Peyton Bell brings it in. Whalen. St. Clair. McFadden. Back to Bell. Bell 10 feet away, out to McFadden. Back to Bell for three. No, just a little short. Rebound pulled down by the Tigers. Whalen over to St. Clair. St. Clair to Washburn. Washburn in the lane, out to Whalen. Whalen at the free throw line, behind him to McFadden. In the lane, his shot is blocked. I think he just lost a handle on that.
I think he did.
Long shot down, and we have an and one against Lander. It's on Peyton Bell.
Yeah.
Bell gets his third personal foul, and the basket goes in by Walker. So we now have a tie game at 34. And Walker can break the tie if he gets a free throw here. He's 1 for 2 in the game. Minute 13 to go in period 3. Shot is good. So he breaks the tie. Mountain View's back out on top now, 35-34.
Lots of subs.
A lot of subs coming in. This has been a fast and furious game. Noah St. Clair to take the ball out for the Tigers into Peyton Bell.
Mountain View's pulled off their press.
Yeah, they have. Here's Bell. Calls the play over to St. Clair. St. Clair on the left side wing over to Washburn. Washburn on top. Whalen has it. Whalen backs his way into the lane. Stops to Washburn.
Yeah,
two and 1. Nice move by Bennett.
That's right, and great feed there by Talon. You know, just taking that down, getting the post, and getting that pass in. Great job.
Lander goes back out on top, 35-34. Personal foul against Jay Kaiser is his first. That's the 5th team foul, so we'll be shooting free throws for the rest of this period. Bennett Washburn got the free throw. And it goes 37-35. Tigers by 2. Back into the game is Walker for Mountain View. Colt Henry brings it into Walker. 50 seconds to go. To Dash Madsen. Madsen across the free throw line. Down court to Linford. Linford drives the baseline. He's trapped. Ball's tipped away. Stolen by Peyton Bell. Bell all the way. Coast to coast. Finger roll is not good. And Bell gets his 4th personal foul. His little finger roll was not good. Then he committed the foul.
Yeah, so close to being the play of the game.
Yeah, it really was. I think he's got a bloody nose, too. 30 seconds to go. At the free throw line is Will Anderson, who's 1 for 1 there. Has 6-7 points in the game. Shot, good. He'll get one more and can tie it up. Had a lot of ties in this game.
Yeah, there is. Sub.
Parker Sixby comes in now for Finn McFadden. 30 seconds to go here. 3rd period. Mountain View can tie it up if this free throw is good. And it is. So we're tied up again here in the 3rd period at 37. Tigers coming down. Talon Whalen across the timeline. Over to Brooklyn John. 22 seconds to Sixby. Sixby back out to John for 3. Just a little bit off. Not good. Yeah. Rebound to Walker. 10 seconds to go. Down court. Under the basket. Oh, there was a travel not called. Underneath the basket, here's the shot up, and no, not good. Rebound by Sixby, and that is the end of the 3rd period, and we are all tied at 37 and 37. Back right after this.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
At some point, everyone is a pedestrian.
When you're driving, yield to pedestrians. Wear light clothing. Walk on a pathway instead of the road.
Look out for pedestrians.
Avoid distractions like your phone.
Look out for pedestrians, they're everywhere. We are the Wyoming Indian Lady Chiefs. We need you in our stand.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
Okay, Alan, 8 minutes to go. We're all tied up. It's a new game, 0-0.
Yeah.
37-37.
All coming down to these last 8 minutes. Who can execute here?
Mountain View will have the ball to start the final period of play. It's Colt Henry. Bounce pass over to Casey Walker. Underneath to Anderson. Henry for three. Wow. Colt Henry gets a three. And just like that, Mountain View is back up by 3 points, 40-37. Here are the Tigers. Washburn at the free throw line. Over to Sixby. Sixby can't shoot. Over to Washburn. Washburn at the lane. Here's Sixby for three. No. Tip out of bounds, and it'll go to Mountain View.
Okay.
7:24 to go. 40-37. This is how many points we had in the last game.
Total points.
Yeah. Down court, it's Anderson. Anderson looking for some help. Off to Colt Henry. In the corner to Madsen. On the near side now, it goes to Walker. Walker loses the ball. Turnover. Picked up by Washburn for Lander.
Lander needs to get a good possession here.
There's Washburn inside the paint. Kicks it back out. St. Clair doesn't take the shot. Whalen has it now to Sixby, who does. In and out. That's the second one that went in and out. We need to get those to
You got to get one of them to drop in.
Okay, Colt Henry on the near side to Walker. Far side outside. Madsen back to Henry. In the middle, Anderson. Anderson kicks it back out to Walker. Walker puts up a shot. No. Rebound by St. Clair. Boy, that was a strong rebound by St. Clair. Off to Sixby for Lander. Now to Whalen outside the arc on the left wing. Whalen makes a move, whistle, and he is fouled on the way to the basket by Corey Walker.
I think that's a good strategy to try to get him one-on-one and a little bit of space.
First foul of the fourth period by Mountain View. Lander will have it out of bounds underneath the Buffaloes basket. Sixby takes it out. It's the inbounds pass to Washburn. In the corner, Bodie Moffitt drives the baseline, kicks it out on top to St. Clair. St. Clair in the lane, little floater, good.
We haven't seen that for a while, but that's a good shot for Noah.
39-40, Lander trails by one. Anderson on top of the key, over to the Henry boys now. Cash and Colt both in there. Colt with it now, 5:48 to go in the game. 1 point lead. Underneath the basket, Anderson's shot is no good, and we have a whistle.
Over the back.
We have an over the back on Lander. Yep, 23. So that's Noah St. Clair, his second. 5:42 to go in the period. Both teams with one foul here in the fourth. 5:42 to go. A long inbounds pass to Colt Henry over to Cash. In the corner, Madsen now back on top. Around the horn, there's Colt Henry for three. It's no good. And the rebound goes out of bounds. It'll be Lander's ball.
Good hustle there.
5:30 to go in the game. 1 point lead by Mountain View. Tigers have it in the backcourt. No press by Mountain View. Here's Whalen. from the outside, far side, underneath the Moffat, who loses the ball out of bounds.
Yeah, darn it.
Gosh darn it.
If that was one more drop step, and he would have had that.
Yeah. Moffat comes out now, replaced by Bell.
Yeah, with 4 fouls.
Yeah. Bell with 4 fouls. Lander putting on pressure in the backcourt. Here's Madsen, breaks the press into the forecourt, guarded by Bell. Colt Henry underneath the basket to Erickson. Erickson to Madsen, kicks it out. There's a shot by Erickson, good for 3. Wow. 43-39, 4-point lead by Mountain View. Here's Washburn under the basket and 2.
Yeah.
Nice
Boy,
move by Bennett.
And they don't want to call a foul.
No, they sure don't.
Yeah. He had to muscle that up there.
4:35 to go in the game. 2-point lead by Mountain View. Ooh, that was almost an over and back. Here's Henry down court underneath the basket. Shot by Linford is good. From the middle of the lane, he was off balance when he shot that. 4-point lead, 45-41. 4:12 to go. Here's Whalen for 3. It's off the iron. Not good. It hit the top of the backboard. That'll give the ball to Mountain View.
All right. This has got to be a good defensive stop here.
We're halfway through the final period. 4:07 to go. Mountain View by 4. Lander putting on some defensive pressure in the backcourt. Here comes Cash Henry. He breaks it. Around the horn, Spencer Erickson now to Colt Henry. Here's Cash on top of the key. Moves to the right-hand side. Over to Erickson. Erickson to Colt Henry. Now to Linford. Underneath. Layup is good. Wow, that was a really good play.
It was. They
by
set
the
that
Mountain
up.
View Buffaloes. 47-41. 6-point lead. 3.5 minutes to go. Sixby loses the handle on the ball, and it goes underneath the basket. Layup. Oh, a great block shot. They're going to call a jump ball.
Wow. Wow.
Whoa.
All right, Tigers got to settle down. And
Tigers have it on the alternating possession.
There we go.
Here's Whalen underneath the Washburn on top. Bell for 3. And that cuts into that big lead. It's now a 3-point margin. 3 minutes to go in the game. 47-44. Here's Henry down court. Can't shoot. Gives it off to Erickson. Erickson to Madsen. Madsen underneath to Erickson. Around the key it goes. Here's Henry in the lane. Shot's not good. Chip goes back to Mountain View. Madsen has it. Stops. On top of the key to Linford. Back to Madsen. 2.5 minutes to go. Mountain View by 3. Here's Madsen. Tries to drive in. Is blocked out. Around the horn it goes. Cash has it now. Underneath the basket to Colt for 2. 49-44. 5-point lead. 2 minutes, 16 seconds to go. Here's Payton underneath the Washburn. Washburn to Payton for 3. Got it. And a timeout called by Stu Mullins. And it's a 2-point game. 49-47. 2:07 to go. We'll be right back in Mountain View.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at Du Bois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help. In Lander and Riverton.
Ernie Over and Alan Mullins with you on KFCW 93.1 and streaming on YO Today YouTube. Here's the unbounce pass. Colt Henry has it all the way down on top of the key to Cash. Cash Henry moves to the right-hand side. Looks for some help. Still has it on top over to brother Colt. Minute 48 to go. 2-point lead by Mountain View. Colt, little fancy dribbling there. Gives it back over to Madsen outside. Minute 37 to go. Madsen over to Cash Henry. Cash whistle, timeout called by Mountain View. Minute 29 to go. Mountain View leads by 2. We'll be right back.
Want access to local news, sports, events, and more? Download the WYO Today app. Now available on all platforms. Stream your favorite radio station, submit something to buy, sell, or trade for deals on the dial, or view contests and special coupons. Better yet, the WYO Today app is the best way to access free HD video of Fremont and Hot Springs County athletics. It's all at your fingertips. Head to your app store or visit wyotoday.com to download the WYO Today app now.
Why should you choose Lander Medical Clinic or Western Family Care for your health care? In addition to 4 locations in Fremont County, they also provide telehealth. Telehealth can be your go-to answer when you're out of town, on the road, or just can't get to urgent care. All you need is a good internet connection. To schedule a telehealth appointment, call 332-2941 today. That's 332-2941. Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care. With telehealth, they're putting your health first every time.
Well, we're getting down to the nubs, Alan. A minute 29 to go. Lander trails by 2.
Yeah, Tigers played really tough defense that last trip down. That's why Mountain View had to call a timeout.
Here's Cash with it on the right-hand side. Out to Colt McCoy, or Colt Henry. Back to Madsen, minute 18 to go. They're going to try to run some clock here.
Yeah, they're going to try to get something inside a cut like that.
Anderson has it. Now Henry. 1 minute and 2 seconds to go. Foul by Sixby, and that's his 4th.
Yeah, well, you got fouls to give.
Yeah.
Just don't want to foul out.
Yeah, it's only the 2nd foul against Lander. The 4th foul against Sixby, and he comes out of the game. Noah St. Clair comes in. Okay, minute 2 to go, 62 seconds to go. Mountain View leading by 2 will have the ball in. And it goes in to Madsen. Madsen on top of the key. Off to Henry. Henry has a lane, turns around, gives it off underneath. Layup is blocked. Oh, beautiful block by Washburn, and a foul on Washburn. It's a foul against Mountain View.
Yep.
A foul against Mountain View with 41 seconds to go. The coach is arguing with the official.
Whose foul is on who?
I think it's on Colt Henry. We're going to keep it right here. Seconds to go. It's a foul against Henry. The officials are talking about it on the far side. 49-47. That's the 4th foul on Colt, on Cash Henry.
Yeah, they might be calling an intentional foul.
Henry ended up on the floor.
Yeah.
The officials are still discussing it. They're pointing their fingers. And here we go.
Intentional
foul. Is that on Talon Whalen?
It's on Talon Whalen.
An intentional foul on Talon Whalen. Here's a free throw by Henry. No good. He'll get another one. 49-47, 41 seconds to go. Mountain View will get the ball after this free throw. Next shot is not good.
Boy, that worked.
He missed them both.
Yeah. They still get the ball.
Bodie Moffitt comes in now for Whalen.
Yeah, he doesn't want to get that 5th foul on Peyton.
That's right. Here's Peyton comes out. Mountain View under the basket with 41 seconds to go. Henry, better hurry.
That was 5. I think they got it. Nope. They got a timeout.
Did they call a timeout?
Yeah.
Okay, Mountain View got the timeout to avoid the penalty. We'll have this little break and be right back.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Ernie over, Alan Mullins back with you. 41 seconds to go. And the Mountain View Buffaloes will have the basketball underneath the Lander basket. Tigers come out. We have Bennett Washburn, Talon Whalen, Finn McFadden, Bodie Moffitt, and Noah St. Clair. Okay, 41 seconds to go. Here's the inbounds play and a whistle. Another foul on Whalen.
Wow.
Was that an intentional foul?
No, they just said he was holding him.
Oh, boy.
We're going to be up to 5 before they get the ball in.
4 fouls on Lander, and there's the foul on Finn McFadden. So that's 5, so they'll shoot free throws, only the second on Finn. 39.5 seconds to go, 49-47. At the line is Madsen, who hasn't shot a free throw tonight, and he misses it. Bell and Sixby come into the lineup for Lander. Next free throw, it's a 2-point lead with 39 seconds to go. Shot is up. No. Lander gets the rebound. It's Peyton Bell with the rebound. 35 seconds. Whistle, timeout. Stu Mullins. And we'll be right back after this. Exciting game.
But you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help in Lander and Riverton.
Well, we have 34 seconds to go in the game. And Lander will have the ball, Alan.
Yep. Yeah, and I would guess, we were talking about that, I would think if they can get Peyton with a wide open 3, they'll let him go ahead and shoot it. But otherwise, I think they're going to try to get this ball down, to get the clock down, and maybe get a foul.
Parker Sixby inbounds the ball to Bell. 30 seconds to go. Bell, far side outside. In the middle to Washburn. Washburn has the ball stolen away from him. It's on the ground, and a whistle. Foul on Washburn?
I think so.
Oh. Foul on Bennett Washburn, his third, 5th team foul, so they will shoot 2. 21 seconds to go. At the free throw line is Isaac Linford. He's 3 for 4. Missed it.
Maybe one more. Maybe one more miss. But a three-pointer keeps this thing alive.
Yes, it does. Got to box out if he misses this and get the rebound. Shot's not good. Rebound goes to the Tigers. 15 seconds to go. Here's Bell across the timeline. Bell down in the corner. Over to Talon Whalen. Whalen to Bell. Whistle. Timeout.
Yep.
9 seconds to go.
Wow.
We're going to hold it right here,
Let's hold
Alan.
it right here, yep. Well, I know there's 2 Tiger fans at home in the Mullins household that it's Jackson Asher holding their breath. But now I think it's time. Do you want to take the winning shot or do you want to go for overtime?
Yeah, and looking at the foul situation, Bell and Sixby have 4 fouls, Washburn, and the only player in foul trouble is Cash Henry on the other side. He has 4 fouls.
I wouldn't be surprised they're going to try to get, Talon or Peyton a three-point shot and try to win this thing. And then if they miss, may just crash the boards and maybe try to get a tip in.
That's right, yeah. Okay, a 2-point lead by Mountain View. 9 seconds to go. Tigers, Bennett Washington, Peyton Bell, Noah St. Clair, and Talon Whalen. Lander will have it on the far side outside. Okay, here we go. The crowd on its feet. The inbounds to Sixby. 6 seconds to go. In the corner, Washburn to Bell, and he's fouled.
Yeah, that should have been an intentional right there.
Yeah.
Well,
but it's not. That's only the 2nd foul against.
Now it's got to be a catch and shoot, Ernie.
No, you got to have a catch. 2 seconds to go. Lander trails 49-47. Timeout, Mountain View. We're going to hold it here.
Yep. Yeah, I was surprising that they didn't get an intentional on that. He pushed him down.
Well, yeah. Well, there have been a lot of things that surprised us here tonight.
Yep.
With the folks in the stripes. A lot of non-calls.
Yeah, a lot of non-calls.
Not bad calls, but non-calls.
Yep.
So, 2.7 seconds to go. The Tigers looking to move to 3-1 in conference if they can get this win.
Yeah.
And if they get this win, they'll have a solid 2nd place going into the Pinedale game next Saturday.
Yep. So, I think here you just got to figure out you got to catch and shoot. I don't think you can dribble too much. Maybe get a screen and get a good shot.
Okay, the teams are coming back out on the floor. 2.7 seconds to go. Noah St. Clair is going to take it out right in front of us here. Okay. There's the play to Washburn. And he gets it for 2.
And I think they called a foul.
Did they call a foul? Bennett is on the floor. Did they call a foul?
I think they did.
I don't think so. Or wait.
Are they going to call it? Are they going to say the basket won't count?
I don't know. We've got 49-49. They have not called a foul. We have a tie game. No time on the clock. What's the call going to be? Apparently, we're going to overtime.
Game's over in overtime. Just like that.
The game is over. Washburn ties it up at 49
yep.
to 49. And we're going to overtime. We didn't get the foul.
Boy.
Wow.
Do you have an overtime on your scorecard?
No, we don't.
There we go.
Okay, Lander 49, Mountain View 40 time. We're going to go to a 4-minute overtime as a basket by Bennett Washburn at the buzzer. He ended up on the floor, but there was no foul call.
No, he's hurt. He was hurt. He's not even in.
He's not even in now.
Yeah.
He came limping off. Okay, first overtime. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
We got hits with 4 fouls. Parker, Peyton.
Well, the official is talking with a fan over
the school administrator, I think.
Well, still,
yeah,
someone out of the bleachers.
Like they're trying to say something.
Well, he was upset at something.
Yep.
Okay,
right,
so now here we go. It'll be Noah St. Clair jumping up against Will Anderson. Hey, here we go. The jump is up, and Lander gets it. Talon Whalen off to Parker Sixby. Lander needs to grab the lead here.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
Here's Sixby. Sixby in the corner. Peyton Bell fake the 3 at the free throw line. Back over to Sixby. Does a 360 shot. Is off the glass and not good. Boy, that went in and popped right back out.
Yeah, he's had 4 of those tonight.
Okay, here comes the Mountain View Buffaloes now. It's Colt Henry on top to Dash Madsen. Madsen with the ball on the near side to Linford. Linford to Henry. Henry back to Madsen. Underneath the ball, it goes to the baseline, and there's a shot and a foul on Lander.
I don't even know if he touched him. That's what coach said. How did he touch him?
How could that be a foul? Well, we're playing on the road, so, you know, a lot of things happen on the road. 3 minutes, 10 seconds to go. Isaac Linford at the line, misses.
And then Bennett gets hammered. That's what Stu's telling him.
Yeah, and there was no call on that.
Yeah.
Okay, here's Linford with his second free throw. No good. Lander gets the rebound. Parker Sixby. Sixby off to Bell. Bell comes down across the timeline. On the right-hand side, off to Sixby. Sixby to Talon Whalen on top. Whalen moves to his left. Off to Bell. Bell at the free throw line to Washburn. To Whalen. Whalen in the paint, in the corner. Bell for 3. It's no good. Rebound goes to Colt Henry. Henry brings it down for Mountain View. He's on top of the key. 2.5. He takes the lane, lays it up. No! Misses the layup. Washburn with the rebound. Off to Talon Whalen. Whalen brings it down. Stops in the lane. Back over to Washburn. To Bell. Bell on the far side outside to Sixby. Sixby back over to Whalen. Whalen far side outside, midway between the 2 lanes. To St. Clair. To Bell. 2 minutes to go. Shot for 3 by Sixby is no good. Rebounded by Dash Madsen. 2 minutes to go. We're tied at 49. Same score at the end of regulation. Here's Cash Henry. Henry outside the 3-point line on the left-hand side to Colt Henry. Underneath it goes to Linford. Shot is up. No! Rebounded by the Tigers. Great rebound by Noah St. Clair. Off to Talon Whalen. 1:40 to go in overtime. Whalen on the far side off to Sixby. Sixby in the lane. Around to Bell. Bell back out to Whalen. Whalen outside the 3-point line. Over to Washburn. Washburn on top to Sixby. Over to Peyton Bell on the far side. 1:22 to go. We're tied at 49 in overtime. Here's Bell. Right side outside. Stops off to Whalen for 3. In and out. Not good. Ball knocked out of bounds, and it will be with...
Should be off
It
light.
should be Lander's ball. It is Lander's ball.
Yeah, that's the right call.
1:09 to go. Lander will have it under the Mountain View basket. after another consultation with the officials. Here's Bell. Bell gets it into 6B. His shot's short. Rebounded with a minute to go by Mountain View. They could have the last shot here.
I think they're going to go for it.
Here's Madsen. Madsen in the lane. Has the ball knocked away from him. Picked up by Cash Henry. Colt Henry now. Whistle, timeout, Mountain View. We're going to take a break and we'll be right back.
Natural Health Solutions offers treatments for a variety of conditions, along with nutritional counseling, chiropractic, acupuncture, and more. Treatment plans designed individually to optimize your health. Call for an appointment, 856-8181 today.
Central Wyoming College now offers Bachelor of Applied Science degrees in Early Childhood Education and Organizational Management and Leadership, with an emphasis in outdoor education, tribal leadership, or business and entrepreneurial leadership. CWC offers 3 ways to learn: online, virtual, and in person. Learn, grow, lead, and advance at Central Wyoming College. CWC is leading the way with expanded programs in the Bachelor of Applied Science degrees.
Ernie Over and Alan Mullins back at Mountain View. 51 seconds to go in this overtime game. We're all tied at 49. Mountain View will have the ball outside of the timeout.
Yeah, and just the way they were looking in that last set, they're probably going to try to wind a bunch of clock off here.
I wouldn't be surprised and then try to get somebody open underneath.
Yeah, and they've had some success getting those backdoor cuts.
Only they've missed the shot.
Missed the shots.
Okay, here's the inbounds pass. Comes inside to Anderson. Anderson double teamed on the far side, looking for help. Off to Madsen. Madsen, 39 seconds to go. Guarded by St. Clair. In the corner it goes to Erickson. Back out now to Colt Henry. Henry, 29 seconds to go. Near side, Madsen. Madsen has a lane, kicks it back outside for 3. It's good! Anderson gets the 3, and timeout, Lander.
Well, this game isn't over yet.
No, 14 seconds to go.
Yep. You know, and Parker he's been so close on his threes. It feels like it's about time for one of those to go in.
Yeah, it sure is. And that was an uncontested shot from the corner on the right wing.
Yeah, they knew exactly what they wanted to do, get everybody into the paint and kick it out.
And they did that.
Yep.
And the shot by Anderson was good. That, let's see, he has 4, 7. That's his 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. His 12th point of the game.
You know what I would not be surprised to see is Mountain View just fouling. 2 fouls to give.
They've got 3 fouls to give.
Yeah, so I could just see him not letting us take a shot.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Parker 6B takes it in to Bell. Bell on top of the arc. Over to Talon Whalen. 8 seconds to go. Bell has it in the middle of the lane. Lays it up and in. Bell gets it, but it's a 1-point game. And that's the game.
Wow.
Time has run out. And the final score, 52, Mountain View, 51, Lander. A 1-point game. It was a 1-point game in Lander, too.
Yep, it was.
Well, what a disappointing end for the Tigers.
Boy, it was.
They go to 2-2 in the conference now. And Lander overall goes to 4-11 and 2-2 in the conference. So Very close game tonight, 52-51. Wow.
Yeah, you know, and that last possession, you know, it wasn't drawn up for him to go in there and take that shot. You know, it was they had to shoot a three, and
right, and they went for the two.
Yeah,
for the foul.
Yeah,
and they didn't get the foul call.
Yeah, the game winner was the Bennett at the end of regulation.
Right,
makes the basket, gets knocked to the ground, and no call.
And no foul call.
Yeah, that's where the game really was lost.
Yeah, and then Bennett was hurt too.
Yeah.
I mean, he was on the ground for a while. I don't know why. Well, okay, we're just going to say the final score was 52-51.
Yep.
And we'll be right back with the recap after this.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Heinz General Store has been the grocery store of choice for the Fort Washakie area since 1945. For this week's special, see their website at heinzgeneralstore.net. And for convenient shopping this winter, click on Heinz Online, download the app, and shop in the comfort of home. Schedule a convenient pickup time, and the team at Heinz General Store will do the rest. Heinz General Store is a proud sponsor of Wyoming Indian basketball. Let's go, Chiefs!
Are you a caring person that wants to help but not sure where to go? Wyoming Senior Citizen Inc. is looking for caregivers across the state. Call 307-856-6880 to find out more information. They would like to wish all Fremont County athletes good luck this year.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Hey there, how's your day going? Frustrating. My car's check engine light came on and they can't take it in till next week. And then Max, our Rottweiler, chewed up my glasses and I'm going to have to wait at least a week to get another pair. It seems you have to wait for everything important. I know the feeling. Some things seem to take forever to get done. Forgot to ask, how's your day? I had to take my daughter into the clinic to have her arm looked at. Let me guess. You had to wait to get an appointment. What was it, 1 week, 2 weeks? Same day. What? Same day? We go to Hot Springs Health. They offer same-day appointments at all their clinics. Riverton, Shoshone, Thermopolis, Worland, and Basin. You just call the clinic and you have an appointment in a matter of minutes. It's easy and so convenient. Wow, so Hot Springs Health actually values our time? Thanks for the advice. Now if I could only get a same-day appointment for Max. He hasn't been the same since he ate my glasses. He keeps running around and making a spectacle of himself.
For more information or directions, please visit hotspringshealth.com, your hub of healthcare in the Basin.
Wyoming Community Bank is ready to serve you. Stop in at any one of their branches located in Riverton, Lander, and DuBois. A bank that is owned and operated by the locals of Fremont County. Wyoming Community Bank. They're here to help you.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Ernie Omer and Alan Mullins back with you at Mountain View, where the fans are still hanging around, chatting about that 1-point victory over the Lander Valley Tigers, which evens the series between these two teams at 1 game apiece. Lander won by a point in Lander, and Mountain View wins by a point in Mountain View. And there were a couple of critical stages of the game. We're not going to say they were bad calls, but they were non-calls. I mean, Lander did not get the benefit. Mountain View certainly had the home court advantage tonight. That's not what lost them the game, however.
No, it wasn't. It was. It wasn't. It's the timing sometimes.
Right.
Changes momentum and maybe changes a call. But yeah, we had her. Lander had its chances. And for the most part, executed pretty darn well right down the stretch, and so did Mountain View. That play that gave them the lead was about as well planned as you could get, and the kid has to make that three, and he does. So, both of these again, I think Mountain View and Lander going into the regional tournament are both going to be the teams that nobody wants to play.
Right.
They just. They play hard, and they're going to give anybody a full game.
A break here and a break there, and the result could have been different. But looking at Lander scoring, 3 players in double figures. Talon Whalen had 15 and 13 points apiece by Peyton Bell and Bennett Washburn. And, of course, it was Washburn's putback right at the buzzer that gave Lander the tie to send it into overtime.
Yep. That's right.
And looking over at the Mountain View side, they had 2 players in double figures. Will Anderson, who hit that last shot in overtime, ended up with 12 points. Colt Henry had 11. Isaac Linford had 9. 7 points each by Spencer Erickson and Casey Walker, and 3 points by Cash Henry and Jay Kaiser. So it goes down to the last couple of seconds here. Tigers were not able to get a 3-point play. They only were able to get 2. They didn't get the foul they were hoping for at the end of the game. But that's why you play the game sometimes. You have to, it hurts like crazy for these kids to lose. And I, saw the tears coming off the team as they were leaving the court today.
Yeah.
But this also, makes it so you don't want to do that again.
Yeah. Well, they have lost, 5 or 6 games basically in the last minute. And so it's starting to just build with them. But I know what Coach told them in practice the other day, especially these seniors. I think they're down to 22 days before this season's over.
Before the season's over. Yeah.
And they've put in too much time to just not play like they played. So, a win over Pinedale changes the whole thing.
Yeah, it sure does. Yep. And that is Saturday. We'll be on the air with that one. The game's in the afternoon, I believe.
I think so.
Yeah, it sure is. Yeah, and I was going to bring that schedule with me, and I forgot that. But I think the games are at 1 and 2:30.
I believe that's right. Yeah.
At Bob Carey Memorial Fieldhouse in Lander. Now, tomorrow night on wyotoday.com on KFCW, we'll be back and have a Fremont County rivalry game for you. It will be the Wind River Cougars against the Shoshone Wranglers, and the first game we did between those two teams went right down to the nubs too. Wind River had the big lead, and they started to stall, and guess who caught up?
Yep.
Shoshone caught up and won the game. And I was just looking here, that final was 50-48, and that was at Shoshone. So this should be a pretty good game out at Pavilion.
Yep.
And we'll go ahead and have a visit with Coach Mullins here in just a little bit. We'll be right back with Coach Mullins after this.
To the court, to the pool, and beyond, Fremont County athletes give their blood, sweat, and tears for their teammates and community. Why compromise that with alcohol or marijuana? Help your athlete make the most of their playing time by avoiding the dangers and impact that substance use can have on their performance and future. For more resources and information, visit FremontCountyPrevention.com. Want access to local news, sports, events, and more? Download the WYO Today app. Now available on all platforms. Stream your favorite radio station, submit something to buy, sell, or trade for deals on the dial, or view contests and special coupons. Better yet, the WYO Today app is the best way to access free HD video of Fremont and Hot Springs County athletics. It's all at your fingertips. Head to your app store or visit wyotoday.com to download the WYO Today app now.
Are you a caring person that wants to help but not sure where to go? Wyoming Senior Citizen Inc. is looking for caregivers across the state. Call 307-856-6880 to find out more information. They would like to wish all Fremont County athletes good luck this year.
From the wide open spaces to the canyon near you, Wyoming.com is reaching more homes and businesses than ever before. For more than 25 years, we've aimed to provide the best internet and phone service to meet the needs of our customers all across the great state of Wyoming. Now it's getting even better. Wyoming.com, expanding to an area near you. Wyoming.com. We're out there.
Okay, we're visiting now with our player of the game, Bennett Washburn. Bennett, tough loss tonight, but you guys played him pretty even right up until the end.
Yeah, and we knew this would be a tough environment to come into, just an insane student section. I mean, probably one of the best in 3A, I feel like, and really cool gym, big dome, and I mean, it's loud in here, and when they hit that 3 in overtime, I couldn't hear a thing.
Yeah, well, no, neither could anybody else. It was really wild. It was a tough game. They were pretty physical under the basket tonight against you, weren't they?
They were getting a ton of offensive rebounds, and us big guys down low needed to step up and box out, but we weren't doing that tonight.
Why was that?
I think just not having it, we weren't getting into our mans. I don't know. It's just a tough thing tonight.
It didn't work out that way.
Yeah, ball was bouncing in Mountain View's favor, not ours tonight, but we should have been getting bodies on them and going up and getting the ball.
Yeah, and they got a few breaks here and there throughout the game, but the Tigers did as well. I mean, you had 13 points. Peyton had 13 points. Talon had 15 points. But the fouls were not even tonight. You guys were fouled a whole lot more than the home team was. And they made, I'm looking at the free throws, Lander made 3 free throws in the second half. And Mountain View had 3, 4, 5, 6, and they went to the line 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They went to the line 12 times, and you guys only went to the line 3. I know one of the coach's goals is for you guys to draw more fouls. And, how do you do that? You go inside? Do you try to drive the lane? How does that work?
Yeah, just attacking and going up strong. We always say go up through their nostrils, and we just, I guess, weren't doing that one tonight. But, yeah, if we're give them a pump fake, get them up in there, and then we can go into them, then that's how we can get to the free throw line more. And apparently we couldn't do that in the second half.
Yeah, you were 1 of 2 from the line, which was a good percentage for you, 50%. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Now you've got Pinedale coming up. That was a really rough game up in Pinedale. That
it was, yeah.
The Tigers failed to show up for that one. Now, have you talked about Pinedale at all yet?
We have a little bit, but it's a team we know we can go out there and beat if we play well. When we were over there, we just weren't playing well, but I know we can keep up with them and we can beat them.
Well, the scores have been getting better and better and better. As the coach said, you guys are crawling up to the mountaintop, and we're almost to the point where we can plant that Tiger flag on top of the mountain, aren't we?
We are, yeah. We just got to finish games off strong. We got to just get to the top and win games and win close ones.
All right. Well, this was a tough one tonight. You hate to lose, but you are now 2-2 in conference, and the Pinedale game is coming up. That'll be a really important game.
It is an important game, yeah.
Yeah. So good luck to you, Bennett.
Well, thank you, guys.
And we'll see you at the next game.
All right, we'll see you.
All right, take care. And Bennett, player of the game.
Yeah. Thank you.
You get another pizza from Papa Murphy's Take and Bake Pizza. Yeah, I hope you're not tired of those yet. No. Okay. Close but no cigar, Coach.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yep.
Yeah. Now, again, we talked at the last game that you were hoping that our team could be picking up a few more fouls or being fouled more. And it didn't happen again tonight. No, they had the benefit from the free throw line again. And is it just, what is it that we can't get the fouls?
Well, that's a good question. And, it's something that we work on all the time. And when we get to the rim, it's just being stronger when you get there and using fakes. And, and I've said this in the past before, we work a ton of work with these kids on skill and they're good finishers for the most part, but they're not always seeking contact. They like to kind of move around the defense or, slide at the last second and they'd make their lives a lot easier. The things that we work on a lot are just jump stopping, pump fake, get a guy up in the air, go right through him. And we just don't do it enough. And it's not like we're not telling them to go do those things. It's just a matter of, maybe feeling it one time and seeing how good that feels to step up to the free throw line multiple times. But we'll just keep working on it.
No, this was the closest game of the year. It was even closer than the last 1-point win that you had over a Mountain View up in Lander. This was a real tough game.
Yep, it's a hard place to win. They have one of probably the best home court advantages in the state. It's just weird, it's a different environment. It's awesome. You don't have to get very many people in this place to make it feel like it's a really big thing. And this community just supports their team really, really well and bring a lot of people. And, especially when we come to town, a team that they really cherish playing. And we've had some battles, in the last 7 years. And, if you look at the records, it's pretty dang even. And like I told you guys last time, this really is our identical twin, I think, in the state. Size-wise, skill-wise, shooting-wise, so, if we played this game 10 times, it'd be a 1-point game, so, if we can rebound a little bit better against this team, we feel comfortable if we were to play them again.
Bennett hit that 2 right at the buzzer and ended up on the floor.
Yeah.
But that sent us into overtime, and the only point you scored there was right at the end when Peyton Bell hit that layup.
Yep, and their only point was their 3 that made us, go down 3. And we had 3-4 good looks prior to that, and from shooters that typically make those. And I was confident every time they shot them that they were going to go in. And, and credit Bennett. And, actually, a lot of credit goes to Noah for making that pass.
Right.
That we're trying to get either a shot in the corner or a shot at the top, and he recognizes that Bennett slips behind the defense there. And I told the coaches that's got to be our third option on that play because, what a great look by him. And, when you slide under a kid and make a layup, you hope to get a foul call, but maybe next time.
Now we saw more work today from Bodie.
Yep. We couldn't get a rebound. And he gives us some size and toughness in there. And we were pretty big along the back line there to kind of hold tight with Noah and Bennett and him, and he did a great job. And, he had the 1 turnover, but Bodie's at a point now where we trust him. And he's always going to go in and bring us something that we don't have, which is, some physicality and toughness.
What'd you tell the team in the locker room?
I just told them, that this is how it goes sometimes in conference games. We would be singing a totally different tune if one shot goes in. And these things are magnified at the end of the game. And but is that the reason that we lost the game? No. It was we couldn't get a rebound in the first half. What were we up 9-2 at one point, with the foot on the gas. And we gamble and give up a 3, and they're right back in the game, And so that's how conference games goes. You have to take advantage of every possession. But at the same time, man, they battled against a team that plays really, really well in this gym and gave themselves a chance all the way to the end. And I just told them we can't let Mountain View beat us on Saturday either, right? They'll regroup and be ready to go against Pinedale.
Yep, Pinedale Saturday.
Yep.
And I know you wanted to get another game with them on our own home floor.
Yeah, be fun to at least play with them. I know if we play even remotely better than we played against them last time, we should find ourselves in a game. I think the kids are excited to play them.
Okay, Coach Stu Mullins, thank you very much,
Yep,
and
thanks.
good luck Saturday. All right. Well, Alan, kind of what we thought the coach would say here after the game. So
yeah, I know it's those locker room talks are getting tougher and tougher on these losses, but he's got those seniors that they want to finish. And now really it just comes down to getting to that regional tournament and winning a couple games, and I think they can do it.
And we're not that far away either. A couple of weeks away from the regional. It'll be in Thermopolis.
Yep.
So not that far. Just a couple hours from Lander, hour and a half maybe.
Yep.
And I'd like to see a lot of Tiger fans. There were a lot of Tiger fans.
There was
here
a
tonight.
lot here. Yeah.
It was amazing.
For a Thursday, right? For a Thursday.
Yeah. Well, we already told you who the player of the game is, and that was Bennett Washburn. And let's see. There's do we have our post-game thing up here? Click or Ticket. We want to remind you that Wyoming Department of Transportation, Click It or Ticket, is our post-game sponsor. And, of course, the pizza by Papa Murphy's Take and Bake Pizza on North Federal Boulevard in Riverton, right next to the Dollar Tree. Thanks very much for Rick Paxton for providing these certificates for our young athletes. Any final words?
Nope, I think that's it. I think we knew it was going to come down to the last, and it sure did. So.
And it did, yeah. Okay, this is Ernie Over on behalf of Alan Mullins, and back at the studio doing the board operation, Leanne Sanderson today. Thank you very much, Leanne, for your help, and had a little bit of issue. We had a bad cord.
Yeah, we did.
We're going to have to solve that before the next game. And so we were only got on for part of the girls' game, and they had a victory here today, too. So on behalf of our sports club sponsors, this is Ernie Over bidding you a very pleasant good evening from Mountain View. Drive carefully, everyone, and we'll see you back on the Tiger Radio on Saturday night against Pinedale.
Wyoming Community Bank is ready to serve you. Stop in at any one of their branches located in Riverton, Lander, and DuBois. A bank that is owned and operated by the locals of Fremont County. Wyoming Community Bank. They're here to help you.
At some point, everyone is a pedestrian.
When you're driving, yield to pedestrians. Wear light clothing. Walk on a pathway instead of the road.
Look out for pedestrians.
Avoid distractions like your phone.
Look out for pedestrians, they're everywhere. We are the Wyoming Indian Lady Chiefs. We need you in our stand.
Why should you choose Lander Medical Clinic or Western Family Care for your health care? In addition to 4 locations in Fremont County, they also provide telehealth. Telehealth can be your go-to answer when you're out of town, on the road, or just can't get to urgent care. All you need is a good internet connection. To schedule a telehealth appointment, call 332-2941 today. That's 332-2941. Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care. With telehealth, they're putting your health first every time. If your vehicle needs repair, you can depend on the crew at Extra Care Auto Repair. They can repair almost anything with wheels, gas, diesel, domestic, or import, and their work is top quality and reliable. Extra Care Auto Repair on North Federal in Riverton.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
Papa Murphy's is proud to sponsor this week's Player of the Game. For a limited time, enjoy a Papa Murphy's barbecue chicken pizza made with KC Masterpiece barbecue sauce. After the game or anytime, you can't beat the fresh ingredients and authentic flavor of a Papa Murphy's Take and Bake Pizza. And you know it's baked right every time because you baked it yourself. Papa Murphy's on North Federal in Riverton. Drop in or order online at papamurphys.com. Go Wolverines!
The staff and board at the Fremont County Fair wish to